Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Paranormal
Hot Steve.
Hot Steve
Paranormal Hotseat.
with your hosts, Renata
That's a bad. That's bad.
and
We talked about the angles. It's not
Bad.
and
No, the shirt's really
Steve.
bad.
cousin Steve. I know
And
who
it
you
makes you
are.
look like Dolly
She was.
Parton.
It, it sort of keeps going on, doesn't it?
It's a
We
visual.
need to pull
You know
this
what it
back.
is? Remember those magic eyes? Quick, everyone stare into Renata's bosom and tell us what you see.
Oh, it's bad. Once you see it.
Once you can't unsee it.
Oh,
Once you see it, you
I'll
can't
have to put a
unsee it.
jacket on. That's
Oh,
horrible.
that's horrible.
I'm sorry, people. I'm
Welcome,
very sorry.
welcome. Hey, living life in a full spectrum. We've got Sarah with us, and we've got Catherine, formerly known as Xena Warrior Princess. Changed her name.
The artist
And
formerly known as.
Joanne, hi, hi, hi. We've got Shane, we've got Nigel, but most importantly, we've got Captain Chaos, who is our one and only subscriber plus. We love you.
Yeah, good work.
Now,
Everyone else, pick up your game.
I tried to go live in that group tonight. Did it work? You are going to be my guinea pig. I'm sorry about that. We sort of stopped and had to go back because we realised that Facebook, um, the way they've done it now, they've just been ass wipes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they made us redo the RTTP and whatever it was to make the live happen, which meant that if we were live in YouTube land, it was just hanging.
Oh,
Anyway, you've probably noticed
sounds
we've got
painful.
new microphones. Well, they're not. They're actually the old microphones. These are the True Hauntings podcast microphones that we use to record on. And because we're going to be doing some pre-records, we have hooked it back up to the old Rodecaster Pro. And
Always good to be hooked up to a
hopefully,
pro. Isn't it?
I wouldn't know, Renata, but you obviously do.
Ooh.
Oh.
Don't be swearing. Hello, Gina, back again as one of our
Oh,
poo
don't
bars.
swear.
Catherine's a poo bar. We've got lots of poo bars on. Hi, Kelly. How you doing? Trying to get banned again, always.
The most important question of the week.
What?
Did you see Irene leave on Home and Away?
No, no, I
She's
didn't.
gone. It's only taken 6 months of ads on TV. She's buggered right off.
I am very pleased to say I have never watched one episode.
Home
How
and
many?
Away?
How many years
Yes,
has it
it's
been?
Un-Australian.
I have not watched one episode.
What about Neighbours?
No,
Oh, Renata. What about
No.
Sons and Daughters?
no,
Oh, yes.
What about Rowena Wallace on Sons and Daughters, darling?
I haven't.
Oh, darling, I'm
More
at the
rag. Don't
rat.
forget more rag.
Oh, don't. R.I.P. Cornelia. She was a
Oh,
great
right.
bitch.
She was awesome. She was the bitch of all bitches.
As my dad used to say, more ag than you've ever seen on a woman.
Oh,
More ag.
Hello, Maxine. How
What
are
a
you?
gorgeous name. Let's bring it back. This is my daughter.
Oh, Epic
More
Country
ag.
Paranormal. Hello, hello.
how do you look at a baby and say, I'm going to call
Oh,
her Morag?
this is my gorgeous Morag. Shane, I'm talking about Home and Away, an Australian institution. She's
Renata's hot,
overheated.
everyone. Anyway, this is our paranormal hot seat where
That's why
we
she's
look
hot.
at
That's why I'm
current paranormal topics and bitch about it.
Oh, what a takeaway line. Very good.
Yeah, we made that on a t-shirt.
I took away a line once.
I was on All Saints, just saying.
Poor Morag. I agree.
I was an extra a couple of times, and then I
Actually,
had a line. I had a line to say.
She could have been
As
a
a
featured
radiographer.
extra, but no, they cut her part.
They cut my line.
Bastards.
Uh,
I think you should have been in
Poor
Wentworth.
Morag. See, everyone agrees. Poor Morag.
I
Thank
think
you,
you should have
Deborah.
been in Wentworth. You would have been good in Wentworth.
I reckon I would have rocked Wentworth.
You would have had to be the bitch in the laundry, whoever.
Oh, look at how big Joanne's head is.
Hello, Joanne.
I'm going to play with my settings on my podcast. I want giant people's heads on my podcast.
Okay. How did
They're
I
all
make it that
big.
big?
Why are
I
they
don't know. It's so large.
They're all screamy ones.
Yes.
Oh,
Screaming for
I was on
self-importance.
Home and Away too, but I was only an extra in that one.
all
Were you
right,
in the
what
diner?
about-
Were you in the diner?
No,
Oh,
I was
get
at
out
the
then.
bus crash
Oh,
where
no.
there was a big bus crash with all the students on it, and I was one of the parents, and I may have overacted a little bit.
You're like,
I started collapsing onto the road because I was so distraught because my child was hurt. They've got a splinter.
Someone's trying to get a featured extra role. Don't let her make a noise.
Did you all see me on Fury Road, Mad Max? I had my titties out. It was
Ooh.
great.
Girl.
I thought they cut you out from that one.
You can see this much of me. Just this much.
The life of a working
I
actor.
was very grateful.
The life of a working actor.
So they didn't get any of your frontal.
Oh,
Your
that's right.
frontal
Catherine
view.
was talking about fatso. No, that's the wombat.
Ah. I ran over him. Oh, Penny Cook, R.I.P.
Oh.
No, she was lovely. I served Penny Cook once.
Oh, you hung out on a bus with Colleen at Rookwood Cemetery.
Oh, nice.
The spirit of Colleen.
It's like a Mills and Boone book. You'll know what's going to happen. Speaking of which, I had to put a pause on editing the Mills and Boone because we've got a lot to get ready before we go to Ireland, and I have actually
She's
redone.
overcommitted herself.
Yes, I did. I have redone the first episode, and it sounds freaking amazing.
You should see the acting. Oh,
You won't see them, you'll only hear them.
yeah,
But
but
I've
in
got
your
sound
mind's
effects and
eye.
everything, so you will get to see. What was your character again?
Veronica Bumpkins or whatever her name was.
I
Can't
don't know.
remember.
I don't know.
And you were the
I was the
ghost.
ghost.
I was the
I was
narrator.
actually I was multiple characters because I'm very talented.
No. Oh, so were you up at Katoomba, Susan? Because I think he was living up there.
What about that bitch, Joan? What's her name? She was the matron. She was a bitch too. Remember?
But she was fabulous.
She was great. Then that other one came in. She was a bitch too, but her and Dr. Terrence got married, and then the whole thing burnt down and moved to Channel 10.
Eastwood. Oh, he probably was filming nearby.
I used to love a country practice. Oh,
I think everyone watched a country practice. There was nothing
dear.
else to watch.
3 nights a week.
Can you
An
switch
hour,
one?
I only had
Let's be
2 channels.
Talking paranormal here.
an
I know.
hour,
Stop
an
talking about
hour
it.
local drama 3 nights a week.
I know. Wow. We do nothing
Don't
local
get that.
anymore, do we? Oh, except those horrible, awkward
Reality shows.
TV shows that are all
Unless they want to put
the
me on
same
one.
from overseas.
Who would like me? Who would like to watch me on Big Brother?
You
I'm
mean
not,
Deadly
Me.
Women?
I'm not saying that I applied.
You'd be fabulous on Big
I
Brother.
know, right? They haven't called me yet, bastards.
Oh, you
Did you have
picked
to
Shane
do an
Porteous
audition
Sundays
tape?
up for him.
Did they have skinnies?
Did you
Dr.
sniff?
Terrence skinnies?
You picked
Yes.
Shane Porteous's undies up for
This
him.
is when we're feral. We are
Shane
absolutely feral.
Portier? Is that the plural?
From Sri Lanka. Welcome.
Oh, sorry.
Wow. Yeah, no, we're a little bit feral tonight. This is our gossip session on what's happening in the paranormal.
Yes, Steve, go on Big
so,
Brother.
What's
There we go.
happening? What's happening in the paranormal? We have some stories to share about some of the hot goss in the paranormal right now. I'm going to be talking about a haunted doll that is trying to take over the internet from Annabelle because everyone's sick and tired of listening to what's happening with Annabelle and where she is and what she's doing. But what is your story, Ed?
Well, that segues nicely onto mine because I'm talking about who bought the Warren house, and I've got a price and all the rules and regulations.
You got a price.
I do.
Oh,
Who bought the Warren house?
And the amount of rules and regulations that goes with it, quite
Is it a
interesting.
is it a real house though,
It
or is it just something they made up?
Oh.
Cousin
Hot
Steve, what's your
takes.
story?
We're gonna have a little conversation, a little round table moment, as we do, about paranormal burnout and how it affects us in many ways.
Just look at
Many
us.
ways.
You'll know all about it.
Delicious.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, well, who's going to take the reins and run?
Oh, look, I'll take the reins around because
She's only got so
earlier-
much time before her
I know,
brain goes to
I've
sleep.
I've got not a lot of years left, and I need to get this done now. Before we started
we've
to
got to
do
get down
this
to Renata's
this
level.
afternoon, oh, my set's gone down.
Sure.
I put up a little poll, a little poll, asking
A tiny
people
pole.
asking people to vote for the most haunted doll in the world. I'll put up a couple of different.
I'll have to teach you how to put it
dolls.
up on YouTube too.
Yeah.
Or let me know when you do a
absolutely,
poll and I'll pop one
absolutely.
up
Yeah,
on there.
that would be a good idea. And surprisingly, Annabelle was not the first and most popular doll to win that particular poll. It was
Barbie.
actually Robert the doll.
Oh, he's up there.
People think that Robert the
Oh, no,
doll
he's gone. No, he's there. Sorry.
People think that Robert the doll is far more haunted or maybe interesting than Annabelle. And that's a little bit of a shockaroony. And I'm talking about a lot of difference in the polling numbers. So we were getting about 64, 65% for Robert the doll and down to about 20 odd percent for Annabelle. That's a shock. I didn't think that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Do you think it might be overexposure?
It could be. It could be. But tonight I want to talk about the one of the dolls that was in that particular poll that obviously no one has heard of. She's from the UK and she's Elizabeth the Haunted Bridal Doll.
Now, I have the video. Do you want me
She
to?
talked like
Yes.
this.
Right.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth.
Right. I'll get over to here and I will share. So, do you want to talk about it first, or do you want to watch the video?
Let's watch the video. Let's see how much we're
It's
told
8 minutes
there.
47.
Or you can cut
Um,
it at some point.
Okay.
We won't be able to hear it, so we.
ooh, what
Good
what
luck,
happened
everyone.
here? What? Where? Oh, that's wrong. Wrong page. Let me get over to here. I'll just close that one and pop her up into there.
Pop
and
Elizabeth up.
Then I will make her full screen.
Oh, she's large now.
So, where is the play?
Over in left-hand corner, love.
Elizabeth has earned the title as the world's most haunted doll after unleashing terror on all her previous male owners.
But recently, tables have turned. After being adopted by the charming Lee, she has left her man-hating days behind her and is now directing all her rage onto his charming girlfriend, Sarah.
With their relationship now locked in a paranormal love triangle, Lee and Sarah are here alongside Elizabeth. Good morning to all three of you, especially you, Elizabeth. I really want us to get on.
She doesn't even look this way.
No, she didn't look at me. She hates me.
Also, Sarah, why are you sat next to her?
I know.
Taking your
You're
life in your
enraging
hands
her.
over that.
Separating them.
So, Lee, let's start with you. Because I think we've had Elizabeth on before. Was it with Deborah and Cameron? This
That's
is you.
correct, yeah. This will be the fourth time.
But she's been on more times than me.
She has.
How did she come to be in your
So
patriotic post?
basically, I saw her in the newspapers to begin with, and then I decided to put a bid on her. And then when I won the doll, I got a message through saying, "Oh, is it okay if it appears on this morning?" And I'm like, "Gosh, yeah."
So you already owned her, and then she
Yeah.
was going to make an appearance.
Yeah.
And you paid about 800 quid.
That's correct, yeah. Yeah. It's
Got
crazy
money,
money.
isn't it?
But
But you're a huge fan of the paranormal anyway. right?
exactly, I dedicate my life to the paranormal. I do this every day nearly. And I've got a huge interest in all things spooky and taboo and paranormal.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Where the love of things, the things that most people would avoid? Have you watched the horror movies? They don't turn out well.
No, they're never
But
done
you're
tomorrow.
actively seeking them out.
Every night, like, it just comes through personal experiences, what I encountered many years ago, and it made me go looking for evidence of life after death. And it's got to a point where I've got a huge collection of items, and Elizabeth being the star attraction.
And are most of those souls, as you see them, quite settled? Like, just because they're souls or they inhabit whatever, doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be nefarious and
That's
evil.
why no one voted
No, of
for
course not. But Elizabeth, she's on.
Take that and remove that. We have some comments while we were doing that. What about the strange one found under the house in Wagga? Letta.
Yeah, Letta. Letta didn't get a lot of. I
Creepy.
did put her on the poll.
Her or him? Is it her or him?
It may be a him.
They,
It's a
them.
doll.
It's a they them.
It's
let's not. Yeah,
Gender conforming.
it's not non-binary.
Hello, Rhiannon. How are you? I hope you have a good birthday party celebration.
Do
with
you
your friends
ring like a
tomorrow.
bell in the night? Question.
Now, Joanne has seen Robert in person, and she had listened to our podcast, and she knew to ask permission before taking a photo, and had a drama the next day. He won
No.
my vote. Yeah, I remember doing the podcast on him. He was creepy as.
Busy boy, Robert. Gets around.
But there's a really good story associated with Robert the Doll. There's not such a good story with Annabelle, really.
I refuse to be scared of Annabelle. I'm sorry.
Annabelle has a story.
I know that that's controversial, but I'm not frightened of a Raggedy Ann doll that you can kick across the room.
But I want to tell you about the history of Elizabeth. And all of this started because there was a lot of conversation about the sale of the Warren House and the museum. And there is a gentleman that came on, I think it was either TikTok or YouTube, from the Warren Foundation. I believe he is a member of the family, and he was talking about how the new owner, whose name is
Matt Rife.
Matt
Matt.
Rife,
Controversial
should
comedian, Matt
really
Rife.
be watching out for
Don't you be
himself,
crossing over to my stories.
because all hell could break loose depending on what he
Oh.
does. And I think he was just a little bit sour because he didn't get any of
out of a
the
job.
Warren stuff
Mhm.
at all. Like, I think he's a family member and he's been
Dios.
running the Warren Foundation, but I doubt whether he got an elbow into all of this.
Well, I've got
And
information on all of that.
Matt Rife got everything. So he was putting up this thing about, watch out because
Oh,
it could all
rather
go
than-
really bad.
Well, I
And then
don't.
all of a
It's
sudden,
Very threatening.
all of a sudden, these English people come up with Elizabeth the Haunted Doll out of nowhere. They've had it for a couple of years, and the blonde lady that you saw there, I believe, she is a paranormal
Looks
investigator.
like Cat Dealey.
And she's got the doll sort of now, and she sort of takes her around and everything. So I reckon they were going a little bit like, my haunted doll is better than your haunted doll. But let me tell you a little bit about Elizabeth quickly. Elizabeth the Bride doll is a reportedly possessed Victorian antique doll in the Haunted Objects Museum of Rotterdam, UK, that is said to attack men, causing scratches, burns, and other injuries while leaving women unharmed. The doll is believed to be haunted by the spirit of a jilted bride named Elizabeth, who directs her vengeful spirit towards men due to some past mistreatment. In addition to physical attacks, Elizabeth has been blamed for other paranormal events, including setting off fire alarms, moving objects, and causing electronic interference. Now, the origins of the doll's haunting, the jilted bride scenario. She has a hatred for men. The spirit is believed to have a strong hatred for men, possibly due to her wedding going wrong or suffering mistreatment by a man in his past. I don't play with things while you talk, Anne. Let me just say.
Can't do that on YouTube. You get banned.
So just hold
We're
it
just
still,
we're
please.
auditioning for play school.
No,
We're auditioning for play school.
it's Robert doing that. That's not me.
And yes, the new owner purchased the doll for, it says here, £866 on eBay. That's a lot of money for a doll. And Elizabeth is now the centerpiece of the Haunted Objects Museum in Rotterdam,
Hey.
Rotterdam, South
Rotterdam.
Yorkshire, where she resides in a sealed glass case.
Oh, of course she does.
Because glass protects you from evil,
And
doesn't it, Steve?
visitors to the museum, especially men, have reported experiencing sudden burning sensations
Oh,
or scratch marks.
You
Get
can
to
get
the
cream
clinic.
for that.
Yes. On their bodies while in the doll's presence. And if you go
Get out of her
to
presence. They're her
if you go
presence.
to YouTube and put in Elizabeth the Haunted
Is there a
Bridal doll,
webcam set up
there
on her?
are lots and lots of YouTube videos about people who have talked about her. She's been around for a while. The one that goes back far, or the furthest, is a YouTube video from 2017. So that's almost 8 years ago. So she's been around for a while. I don't know who had her first, but I know that these people that have her now are out to sort of gazump Ms. Annabelle,
There's an opportunity, isn't there?
to say that she's the most haunted. But did you see how they put that doll down on the couch in that YouTube video we just watched? She was just thrown there in the corner. The lady with the blonde hair kept on staring at the camera all the time. She wasn't even staring at the people that were asking the questions. She was just look at me,
Look at
just look
more.
at me. And yeah, so expect Elizabeth to be probably taken around the United Kingdom in the next 12 months and shown off in a glass
And
container as
every
well.
weird thing that happens will be Elizabeth's fault, just
Elizabeth's
kind of
fault.
like what happened with we're about to talk about.
Yeah, we're not going to be talking too much about the death, but yeah.
I'm probably going to go on a bit of a tear. I
Okay.
have some feelings.
All
Okay.
right. Okay.
Fabulous.
Yeah, but
And-
that's me really in a nutshell.
But you've also noticed that there are a lot of people who are now putting up haunted dolls for sale.
Oh yes, yes. It's the flavour. It's a flavour of the last few months.
And really, people don't because they're not haunted. They've just gone to an op shop and found something that looks really creepy and put a bit of dirt and tomato sauce on it and pretended that it's killed someone.
Well, look, if they want to spend their money, you can't tell people how to spend their money.
So you'd like to make some dolls and put them up?
Absolutely.
And we'll say
I think it's a
for
brilliant
entertainment
idea.
purposes only. Anyway, have a look at this. This is Robert the doll.
It's not the real
well,
Robert
not
the
the-
doll.
yeah, we
It's not the
didn't
real
break it
Robert.
out.
But this was made for us by Melissa. She crocheted this. It is absolutely astounding. And he's got his little suit right down to his cap and his hair. We adore him. He is beautiful. Can you hold him for a
I
bit?
can.
Thank you. And she also made us this because this is what the Annabelle doll actually looks like. It's not that hideous thing that they've got on the TV, but she also crocheted that for us as well and sent it across for our collection.
Isn't she clever?
She is so
Pull her pants up.
gifted.
She's flashing.
Pull the panties up.
That's remember she
She's
had this
flashing.
problem last time as well. She's
Well,
Keeps dropping a Dax.
OnlyFans. Annabelle's
do
OnlyFans.
you think that could be a channel? OnlyFans for dolls?
I'm sure it's already there. We were going to start one
Oh.
with baked beans and feet. Ah, Gertie needs a little bit of repairs. She's having a little bit of rest at the
I haven't
moment.
seen Gertie in
I
a hot
know.
minute. She's gone real.
She needs to have
She
a
lost her shoe and everything.
yeah.
Poor bitch. Where's Zaria these days?
She looks homeless.
Controversial.
Granny looks
Controversial and still a very relevant question. Where is Azaria
I
these
think
days?
Renata might have her in
Oh,
a bag.
Azaria was in a box last time I saw her.
Oh.
Sans matinee jacket.
Cesaria.
Yeah.
No, she was in the back of your car for a while.
I can have a quick look. Here, I'll take them back.
Poor Azaria.
Phil, probably.
Speaking of, do you want to know? Do you want to know the story of Azaria? Not that one. We all know that one. Azaria's here, and Azaria was a gift from
What she is.
Azaria was a gift from.
Can't see because sorry. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Azaria was a gift from somebody when we went down and did the investigations down at Lindsay House. Remember?
Yes.
Professor Danny.
Yeah, we did investigation down at Lindsay House, and we were leaving, and we made a little joke, and we said, "What should we call the baby?" And I said, let's call it Azaria." And then she looked at me like I'd slapped her in the face, and I was like, "Okay." She goes, "My mother."
What are you doing to that doll?
I'm looking at beautiful
Her, mu-
Get your hand in
her
the dress.
her mother worked in the Northern Territory and got the phone call about
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I remember
Azaria
that.
Chamberlain
Yes.
missing. And I'm not saying I'm psychic. I'm just saying I hang around one too much. Rubs off. This
She's
is
got
Gertie.
beautiful shoes. I mean, this would have been the pride and joy of some little child back in the early 1900s.
Welcome to Paranormal Play School.
She's got tiny little shoes.
Gertie needs them.
She's all dressed up. She's got
You
a
have to put my
nappy
hand up a
on.
dress.
Gertie.
She is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful blue eyes.
I think,
There you
what a
go.
great story, though.
Yes, I think that's amazing.
Oh, Gertie, she's back. She's with us.
The problem is she needs to be reset.
You know that we have so many haunted items here right at the moment that everyone behind the TVs or laptops or whatever has probably exploded now. They've all been haunted. Oh, look at her hair.
I know. She
That's-
needs
that's
some
a-
She needs a
love.
set. She needs a curl, a rinse, and a
I'll send her over
set.
to Hannah and see if Hannah can do something with my
Let's
doll.
take her to the.
You
Let's go to the doll hospital for a
Yeah.
little
Well,
drive.
it's funny because somebody actually mentioned the
The Doll Hospital.
Australian cryptozoology. There's a haunted doll museum up in Sunshine Coast. Yes, they used to be at Junee. It was closed the day I was there. Unfortunately, it had
No, it's
fallen.
closed altogether now.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it's not happening anymore.
Oh, because
There's nothing. There's officially nothing happening in Judy anymore.
Oh, not well, not Junee, but up
Queensland.
Queensland. Yeah.
All right, so they gave me this one from that museum when it was at Junee to go with, I think it was Gertie, to keep Gertie company. They
Yeah.
didn't want her to be on her own, so that's Gertie's friend. All right, here we go.
Glenda.
Have we pulled out everything that we can pull out?
I know.
At this point?
We're auditioning for Play School.
And I've got nothing. All right, let me put over here. I think I had Sarah's comment up there. And
Oh,
hang on,
she can't put her hand down, the poor darling.
I had that one. I'm going to take that.
Zaria's got bigger problems than a hand down. Hand down a dingo's throat, maybe, but you know. Oh, controversial. Sorry, everyone.
Oh,
Sorry, everyone.
Right.
40 years later.
All right, well, I suppose it's a good segue over to me then, is it?
Yes, it
Shall I
is.
grab my notes?
I know.
It's like, oh,
Now
sorry,
you've,
Gertie.
you've upset Gertie.
I've upset Gertie. All right, so as most of you know, you've probably heard that the Warrens' house went up for sale, and they have bought it, and it is Matt Rife, who is a comedian and a YouTuber called Elton Castee. So they have become the guardians of Annabelle and the entire Warren Occult Museum. So we've got content creators that have taken over. Sorry, I've got their thing still up there. I'll just get rid of that. Which is going to be very interesting because what are they going to use it for?
making money. That's what they're going to use it
Yes,
for.
the Occult Museum. All right, and I've got to find my notes. So they bought it underneath their company, which is called Haunted Homes, and they purchased the former Warren family home in Monroe, Connecticut, for around $1 million US. But they didn't buy the haunted artifacts.
Oh,
Yes.
Legal
They have,
guardians, aren't
they
for
remain
5 years?
owned by Tony Spira and Judy Spira, the son-in-law and daughter of Ed and Lorraine Warren. So what actually happens is they become the legal guardians and caretakers of the collection for 5 years.
oh, okay.
So they've bought the house by the sounds of it, and they get the collection
It's like home
leased
and
to them
contents.
for 5 years. And that does include the Annabelle doll. So that, with all the hoo-ha that goes on when they move Annabelle about, I've never seen anything so ridiculous in my life as putting on the metal gloves and moving her from one location to another. I watched that live. I just wanted to vomit. Anyway, they plan to move the collection to a new commercial location and reopen it to the public in May 2026, offering tours, overnight stays, and potentially even interactive paranormal experiences. But what on earth is that?
Are they going to move
would anyone care?
the original items, or are they going to make mock items?
No, they're caretakers.
Mock.
Mock.
Right. Okay.
Squirrel. So yeah, they are caretakers. Now the reason is they cannot operate the house as a museum because
It's not zoned.
that's right. It's been closed since 2019. Lucky, weren't they? Just missed out on COVID due to zoning issues. The house itself is actually in a very quiet residential neighbourhood, and neighbours were getting people turning up left, right, and centre to visit Annabelle and the dusty collection of trinkets that were in there. And yeah, they'd be complaining about the traffic, there'd be noise. Property was being damaged because they drive up onto the footpaths and onto the grass, and you don't wreck people's grass in America. They are very proud of their grass out the front of their
Sacred.
house. It's very
It's
sacred.
sacred.
Hashtag sacred grass. So that's why they ended up having to close the museum down. It remained a private collection only, which would have pissed them off because they would have been making a buck or two on that, with the public limited to live streams or lectures, which were hosted by Tony Spira. So they want to be able to bring that collection out into the public for people to be able to view it because they know they're not going to get the place rezoned. So what are they going to do with the house? Is it going to become an Airbnb?
Probably, I'd imagine.
Didn't they? Oh, I know there was talk about an Airbnb, but I'm not sure whether they're allowed to do that.
Well, it's not a commercial venture. It's still a private dwelling, one would assume.
Yeah, but you might have more luck getting an Airbnb
Yeah,
in there than
that's what
anything else.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. You would be allowed to do an Airbnb because it's not a commercial
Yeah,
venture.
yeah.
It's just rent.
And
like
whatever
it's-
you do while you're in there is nobody's business.
Yeah.
So you could, a little bit like the axe murderer's house. What's her name? Lizzie
Silica.
Borden's place, where you sleep there. You've bought bed. It's a bed and breakfast. You sleep, but you can also do paranormal investigations. I don't know.
Oh, when Cassoon dies, he's going to haunt a bra.
Oh,
Oh,
I've got Max's hair down my bra at the moment. It's not very nice. Max is my dog.
yeah.
He wears my bra often. Uh, Big Ben is off to go and get some KFC. He's had a couple of
Delicious.
maybe get Uber Eats in. Don't get in the car and drive, Ben. Whatever you do. Yes,
Sorry.
I'm still
Continue.
going. I'm
Yeah,
still going.
that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Right. So, how do you think the paranormal community feels about these guys taking on the collection and the house?
That's what I'm annoyed about.
Oh,
I don't know. I mean, was it publicized to be sold? Did anybody else get a go at buying the house, or was it literally handed to them because they
maybe
gave
they
them
made an offer.
made them
Too
yeah
good to refuse.
gave them enough money that nobody else could have it.
Well, let's get on to Chris McKinnell, which is Ed and Lorraine's grandson, who you happen to mention.
Oh, he's the one from the Warren Foundation.
Yeah, we're dealing
Right.
with forces we don't fully understand that demands more than curiosity. It demands context, caution, and spiritual responsibility. This house was never meant to be a public attraction.
Except for the museum they had set up that they were charging people to come into.
Yeah, it was a sacred space of study and spiritual protection.
Mhm. Amongst other things.
My eyes are just rolling around. Turning it into a haunted amusement park is dangerous. Isn't that the pot calling the kettle there?
Yeah.
Now we have a demonologist and former New York police detective, Chris DeFlorio. His statement is, "You're visiting with a demon.
Oh,
The Annabelle doll is not a toy, not a showpiece, and not a photo op. Spiritual danger is real, and when it lashes out, it doesn't care if you're famous." Wise words there, aren't
Yeah, they are.
Oh. He even offered to do a blessing and a spiritual safety assessment before they open it.
when they filmed one, I'm sure.
A spiritual safety
So
assessment.
who was going to do the assessment? This guy.
Yes,
Chris
Chris
DeFlorio.
DeFlorio.
Oh,
A spiritual safety
and
assessment.
he wouldn't be doing a live and getting
No.
money for that at all, would he?
No,
No.
not at all.
Be mad
at
if he
all.
wasn't. He'd make a buck or two on that. Philip Syracuse, who is a paranormal investigator, said, "This is a recipe for disaster. I've seen what dark energy can do. It will follow you. I hope they survive this experience."
Yeah. So I don't know. You guys aren't big TikTok people,
No.
but everyone and their dog has an opinion on TikTok, and the amount of people that I saw that have linked in with Annabelle, and this is all part of Annabelle's plan. This one woman. I'm like, mate, if you put this much effort into actually a real job, you might be dangerous. She's tapped into Annabelle, and she can see Annabelle surrounded by crowds. And that's exactly what she wants. She wants her evil to spread. I'm like, are you fucking right? Like, honestly, get your head out of your ass.
I'll put a language warning on this
Oh,
episode.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but like seriously, this
Yeah, I know they're terrifying.
this
so-
what this here would like your souls.
In a bread basket with butter.
I'm just like,
Like, for people who are
I don't
not
get it.
understanding why we're reacting the way we are, you need to go and listen to our podcast on Annabelle and the true story of Annabelle and how much of the story relies on the Warrens' story that nobody else witnessed.
and
Now, if we want to talk about what happened recently, where a man with a family passed away whilst touring with said doll.
annoying too.
He was not in the room with the doll and he died of natural causes. They are still waiting to get the coroner's report. But even Jason Hawes said the man died of natural causes and it has nothing to do with that freaking doll.
Look, have you followed the press trail of Annabelle?
It's huge.
They lost her. She burnt down a slave mansion. She's done all this.
Yes.
She's
yes.
the busiest bitch in history.
Yeah.
The story goes that there is allegedly multiple of this doll and
Yeah,
they just
because
she gets around pretty quick.
real. Because I'll bet you buttons to Buckley's that she's actually still sitting in that garage made as a museum, and this is just mass produced shit that
If
people can take money out of.
If you were truly terrified and you truly believed that doll had a demon in it,
It's
you
irresponsible.
would not put it on a freaking aeroplane and fly across the country with it.
It's irresponsible to not only you, but you're putting other people. If you believe that, you're putting other people in danger. And how do you justify that for money?
Yeah, you can't, can you?
Hi, Adam.
Other than she's possessed your soul and she's making you do it,
Thank
then-
you, Captain Kate.
which is the way that they will get around it. They will say that
People are
Annabelle's
I'm really
possessed
sorry.
me.
I'll ask the people. If Annabelle came to Australia, who would pay to see it? I wouldn't.
Oh, I went to New Zealand and
I'm sorry. You're perpetuating into this myth now.
when we went to the Conjuring House, they had an
And a
Annabelle,
bowl.
like their Raggedy Ann doll, in a glass case that looked exactly the same as the Warrens.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
And there was a cat ball or a K2 meter or something that just happened to be going off near it.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to get in there and have a look to see what was there that was making it go off because I'm pretty sure it wasn't the doll. But we had cameras on us, and that was when that lady was there and she was watching your every move. We knew she was there, her car was there.
Also, if we are to play devil's advocate, Annabelle is supposed to be a vessel for some kind of great, all-knowing, all-powerful evil. By ensuring that there are replicas of said all-knowing, all-powerful evil, and you're putting energy towards this all-powerful, all-knowing evil,
Yeah.
are you not like in a tulpa situation where you're creating more
Yes.
of a problem?
Absolutely, you are.
Yep.
Yeah. You're just multiplying the
Can't turn her
problem.
off.
Gertie's furious.
She is. She says, I'm the only true haunted doll.
Yes. She's
I'm
seen
not
things.
aware of the Delco method. Not sure what that is. I had a quick look online and I couldn't see what it was. So if you want to tell us what it is, please do.
What is it?
I don't know. This is Kasoon who said, have you guys tried the Delco method?
Excuse me.
Delco method.
Might
no.
be,
Sounds
might be a form
delicious.
of, what do you call it?
Dabble do
When
ya,
stop getting pregnant?
Delco.
All right. Anyway, let's hear from Matt Rife and the Elton Castee.
Mhm.
So they are saying that they're going to be respectful. They're going to be the stewards, and they have promised to secure a new public venue to avoid the zoning issues. They are keeping Tony Spira on board to ensure the spiritual and historical integrity. And they are offering new paranormal experiences in a safe and educational environment. Now, you know who has come to their defense?
Zach Baggins.
No, worse.
Oh God, who?
Started running events recently. Ryan Daniel Buell,
Oh yes.
long-time investigator and friend
Yes,
of Dan, who passed
absolutely.
away,
Yes.
said, I'm supportive 100%.
Because Ryan probably gets a payday.
Matt and Elton are going to be the new stewards of the place.
But Ryan has
Probably
had
gonna get a job
some
there.
Yeah,
issues.
we talked about Ryan last
did.
Yes.
last hot seat, I think.
Yeah, he's had
So
few,
not
few
everyone is
issues.
against them. I think it would be really interesting. But what are people saying on social media?
Oh.
Well, Matt Rife can F right off.
Oh,
I hope she haunts the F out of his stupid face. This is all different people. They've got quality people on Reddit. This
It's an
is just
attractive face, though.
content bait for teenage TikTokers. I think that could be about right. Uh, is this a real life or a Bloomhouse promo?
Yeah, look, it's not a coincidence that this all happened just before the drop of the new movie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
oh, yes, of
And so
course.
Annabelle's on tour. Annabelle's on tour. The first trailer for the last Conjuring Last Rites drops. Panic ensues. The world is in danger. Matt Rife owns it. Another trailer drops a month till the release of the movie.
How to keep it in the news so people don't lose interest. On Twitter or X, they said Matt Rife and Annabelle is not the 2025 crossover I had asked for. And another one here. Imagine waking up for a drink and Annabelle's on the couch watching Netflix. Probably watching her own movies, going, "Oh, silly idiots." And of course, as you were saying, it's TikTok is full of
But this is the thing. There's a demon behind them in the photograph. Oh, it's like
haunted merch drops left, right, and
I'm
centre.
like, if you zoom in on that, it's going to pixelate. That's not a demon. That's a shadow.
So, how do you guys feel about these guys taking on the museum, the house, the artifacts? Do you think this is a good idea, or do you think this is a bad idea? Uh,
I don't think it's a
I
bad
don't think it's
idea.
bad.
I just think they need, I wish they were authentic about it instead of perpetuating myths that we kind of know aren't right. Like, if you are going to step forward and take the possession of these things and be interested in paranormal investigation, then let people investigate the items. Don't tell them what they're going to experience.
Yes. Don't front load them.
Right. I'm
Uh,
getting opinionated today. Sorry.
There are so many people that still live so closely entwined to the glamour of the history of the Warrens that nothing that you can say will sway
they
them
don't
from what they
care.
believe
They
about them. And so they will come and they will
Oh,
defend
will they?
and they will believe.
on
Yes, they
little
will.
girls, apparently.
They will believe everything that is said, and there is a percentage of the community in America that will go and see it.
Oh, look, I'm gonna go. I
They
admit,
will
would
make
go.
money.
I'm going to see the movie because I've seen all the other movies. I'll go see this new movie, but I don't get the hype around this one. Like, this museum is meant to be filled with objects
I
that
really
are
thought,
haunted. Why
yeah.
is this doll the be all and end all?
Because there have been movies made about it. No one's made a movie about the mirror sitting in the corner that they took from a house.
Which is far more likely, as we experienced with
yeah.
the stuff with Tony Rotunda actually
Tony, we love
used
you.
actually used in rituals.
Yes,
Like,
with very, very
real,
famous people.
real, whether you believe in the validity of that stuff is your own opinion, but someone has put that energy into that object.
Yeah.
So there's a validity to it that is a little bit more authentic than a mass produced doll,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
yeah.
I'm so
Well,
feisty tonight. It's funny.
Raymond was such a respected person in his field.
And
Yes.
that was Sybil Leek's mirror.
Yeah.
That, like,
Yeah, and Rosemary Ellen Guiley's.
oh, sorry.
Rosemary Ellen's
Sybil's balls.
Sybil's
Sybil's
balls.
balls. Sorry,
When you get
Rosemary's mirror.
I was trying to find a photo. We actually have done that experiment you're talking about with the spirit box and the headphones, and they gave us these red things to put over our eyes, and there is a photo somewhere of me looking like
Like
Oh,
Louis the
that's
Fly.
right. Yes, we were in
Louis the
in the
Fly.
castle.
yes,
That's right.
Redwood Castle. So yes,
so what
we.
people are saying? What are people saying online?
What I don't know. Wish them all the best. Whole
Estes.
museum is front loaded. Estes, yep. Sounds like a mix of Estes and Gansfield, exactly.
But okay, sorry again to interrupt. I'm going to put it in context of Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum.
All right. Okay.
Okay,
hmm
so there at Zach's museum, they offer the chance to investigate the museum and the items.
Hmm.
And it's a collection of
Alleged, yeah.
different. It's not. It has not been collected or established as haunted by just one person,
No, this
as
is
in the
yeah.
Warrens.
So they have uh, a
James
piece
Dean's
a piece
car.
of James Dean's car. They
Yeah.
have Sharon Tate's wedding dress.
Yeah.
They have literal like the garments that Charles Manson died in. Like
A Kevorkian
they've got
van.
teeth. Yep, they've got teeth. They've
That's a
got Patrick
cool-
Swayze's teeth.
Yeah.
They've got all of this stuff that is so eclectic. And then yeah, they've got their haunted dolls, they've got their clowns, they've got all this stuff. But they offer you a chance, and I didn't do it because I already got suckered into the VIP let's go downstairs moment. But
To
I got
look
a
at the spare
t-shirt.
box.
I got a t-shirt.
Got a t-shirt. You've never been there unless you got the t-shirt.
I got the t-shirt. I went in. I wasn't going to be a fickle fanny and just go, I'm going to do the whole thing. But I would like them to take that notion and go, okay, I'm going to tell you the stories, but investigate as well.
Mhm.
Don't just come and go, oh, Annabelle. Isn't she terrifying? Buy a shirt.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
let people get in there with their K2, like their own
I mean, maybe they will.
equipment.
Maybe they will.
I'm hoping because
Maybe they
Matt
will
Rife
allow it.
actually seems not unlike Isaac.
Yes,
someone
I
that
agree. Yeah.
someone that is yes a comedian but has a genuine interest in the paranormal field because he was doing ghost hunting stuff on YouTube long before any of the stand-up stuff. Like he has an interest in it. You would hope that it's an authentic interest and not just dollar bills.
And I want to say a big thank you to Seamus, Patricia. Thank you. Oh,
Love it.
thank you.
Make it rain.
I think maybe we need to let them all have a go at it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Time will tell whether, it's been done in a particular way for people to enjoy. I think my gut instinct is that they're going to give it a really good go. The people who are naysayers at this point probably are
Hey.
people that failed to get a portion of the funds and part of the whole thing that's going to happen from all of this.
And I'd be happy to prove wrong. I'd be happy to be proved wrong. Yeah, Annabelle. Like if I'm gonna go and stand in the room and she's gonna make me levitate, and shit my pants or whatever,
Go for it.
go for it. I'd love
I
to
don't
be
think that's
proven
happened
wrong.
to
But
anyone
I
yet.
don't
She
think
just
you need
makes
to
cars
perpetuate a
crash.
myth.
Yes. So this is very interesting. Daisy found us because of Temu. On
Oh,
Temu. Those Temu videos were hilarious. We had so much fun doing those. Yes. All right.
Moving on.
Elton has a lifelong obsession with the Warrens Museum. He's already done a few very respectful charity live streams from the museum. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he
Feline
seems like a
Fortress
genuine
forever.
guy too.
Love it.
He seems like a pretty genuine guy that's not in for it for the notoriety.
hysteria of it.
Yeah, the notoriety, I guess.
Yeah, I am. It's almost like fresh blood into
Yeah.
the field.
I wonder how much truth there and oh,
Go on, say it out loud.
no, I wonder in all of this, will they reach into the story of the Warrens and find
Do research and
research
some
it?
stuff.
Yeah.
Don't
Or are they
just-
going to leave the legacy as it is?
Don't
and
verbatim
just,
take it as
yeah.
because Ed and Lorraine said this, then
Yeah.
that's the be all and end all truth.
Yeah, and are they just going to, deal with the fact that these are all haunted objects that have been taken from different places?
Allegedly.
And because we don't know how many,
Allegedly, yes.
we don't know how many people actually reached out to them and gave them things. We've got a few things that people have given us that are allegedly haunted, and we're storing them.
I'm quite happy to have them here because they don't worry me.
So I've kind of I haven't
You've got a
actually.
haunted rocking horse up there, and
Yeah, I've got a haunted baby in a pram that I've had at home for a couple of months now. I tuck her in every night and say good night to her. She's cool at the moment. I think I've got a stack of books
She's
on her at the moment.
She's cool.
I have to tell you something really funny that happened before we go over to Steve's. I got sent a video this morning of uh, I don't think I can play it. A red Tesla with the number plate ghosts,
Uh,
with a man going, "Yeah, I know why they called it ghosts, because you can't fucking hear them."
uh,
And they'd put it up onto their mate's page, and the mate knew who owned the car and sent it to my son-in-law
uh,
and said, Your mother-in-law's car's going on the internet."
uh,
And apparently this guy wrote back and said to him, "Oh, she's really cool. She's awesome." And I feel like I'm the new kid on the block now because I've got my ghost car and they think I'm really cool. But as I
Daisy
said,
thinks we're cool. Look
no,
at
I'm not.
this.
I'm not a cool kid. I'm a cool granny.
Daisy says, "See, I tell you, I'm your resident skeptic. I joined
Yeah.
because you're both so hilarious, and now the added bonus of cousin
Cousin
Steve."
Steve.
Great people that comment, right? Yeah, see,
Yeah.
we creative a community, and it doesn't. We don't. This is a good thing about the people that come on here, that join us, not come on here.
Wipe
You
it off
don't
and
have to
apologise.
agree on everything.
No.
No.
We're more than happy to let people have the space to believe in what they believe in and their methods, as long as it's not hurting anyone. Go to town, go crazy.
And I want to give a shout out to Renee, who's joining us on the weekend.
Don't walk away, Renee.
See you tomorrow,
She
Renee.
might want to after she meets us.
All right. So, cousin Steve,
Cousin
over
So
to you. We'll
we've
move
got
it. Come over a little bit.
we've got a very limited time left. It's
No,
all
no,
right.
you take your time.
That's
And
okay.
no rush.
No, it's just I
I've only
wanted
got
to.
what do you call it? A talk to write.
Yeah, it's all good. It's
Yeah.
just going to be a little bit of a quick conversation because I have had an article saved for a long time talking about Amy Adams of the Dead Files fame.
Yes.
Now, for those of us that watch or are
I used to
watching,
love them.
yep, Amy Adams was the psychic medium that was featured on the program The Dead Files
Mhm.
with former retired police officer Steve Dushavy, and
Yep.
they both investigated an alleged haunting separately and came together and down to editing joined together. Sometimes came up with some very interesting results.
Crossovers.
But after 15 seasons, Amy stepped away from the show, citing burnout
Mm-hmm.
and that the things that she was doing were triggering her in other ways. So I wanted to talk a little bit with you guys about paranormal burnout because it's more common than you think. Because I was thinking about it today. Yes, Amy, tick, done. Look at what happened to Derek and Cora when they were working them so hard to come up with
Yeah.
knowledge
Hits. You had to have
hits
hits.
all the time, and whatever you believe,
Yeah.
Derek may have made some things up and been proven so to do so, etc. Look at the whole Ghost Adventures thing with Zach and Nick.
Yep.
Look at Ghost Hunters with
Mhm.
Grant and Jason. The pressure of
And Anne and Renata.
the pressure of the industry and having to constantly be generating content that engages and thrills and excites,
Mhm.
but also pushes the boundaries to the next level is intense and it breaks up. Well, look at look at poor Aaron with
Oh, yes.
his wife, who thinks they're going to get back together. By the way, that's the latest. She thinks that they can reconcile.
Oh my gosh, I don't think so.
There are all of these. Even Ryan Buell, actually, look at what working in that industry did to Ryan Buell. He,
Mhm.
money and drugs and all that kind of stuff.
Well, again, it's the pressure to
Yeah,
keep
it's
going.
the pressure,
And
but
so you
that's
have extra cups
yeah,
of coffee
that's
to
on
get through.
a macro scale, but I wanted to ask you, because you both have, different techniques slash experiences within the field. What is the burnout rate like? Because obviously, for someone that is like Renata, who is psychic medium and does all that kind of stuff, going and putting yourself into these situations and these places all the time can get a lot. And, you can't always turn off the tap
Mhm.
and that kind of. So, talk to the people a little bit about that. Is that a real thing? Do you think that Amy's
Some of it, I think, is caused by the stresses of what she has to do and what she has to perform. Part of it is her own psyche and what she's going through behind the scenes with everything that she encounters in these places. And
has this also led to her divorce?
I'm actually doing a workshop on this on Saturday
Which is why
for our
Yep.
people who are attending, and it's all about the shadow work and about our side, the side of us that we don't like and that we hide, and how that can trigger and inform us as paranormal investigators and ghost hunters when we are out doing stuff. So the basic things are fear. What do we really fear? How we actually mask all of that in most of our day-to-day lives, but it comes out in stressful situations. And often paranormal investigations, and especially when you're under the gun, are stressful situations, and you can't control that because it is an emotive thing. And so you're having a mental breakdown behind the scenes because you don't have enough time. And I am sure that these people do not get any counseling or any feedback sessions or anything to say, how are you now? How are things going for you? What did you find really hard there? Can you cope? I bet nothing like that happens for these
I
people.
would also like to, or not like to, I would like, I'm interested in what's happening for these people that pop up in social media, as Daisy's just said, these non-famous people, like the Mystic Mums, who are now having their
Oh,
moment.
lordy me.
Oh, well,
And
that's all a
the
money
things
thing.
that they're allegedly putting themselves through
Yeah.
in order to get followers. Like if there are demonic energies or these energies that are harmful and want to cause harm, linking to that energy and the stress that that's going to put your own personal
Yeah.
psyche is that worth it? Is it?
But it can become all consuming, and that is where the problem is. I have been in
Come across a little
situations.
bit. You're
I,
almost off camera.
I have been in situations before where people who have been in the spiritual industry believe this stuff so intrinsically that it can set them in a very, very terrible headspace.
Yeah.
And so, we talk about grounding all the time and being grounded and being logical and looking at things from all different perspectives so that and this is one of the reasons we don't get demonic stuff happening because we are not in the
Yeah, we're
headspace
grounded.
from the point of view of where we find fear, where our biases sit, where religious beliefs sit, that we don't get it because our heads don't get there.
You're also not looking
You
for
know
you're not
what I mean?
actively willing it
Yeah.
towards you
Yeah.
for X, Y, and Z.
I think for us, our burnout comes from being in front of people publicly, like face to face is hard for us. Like this weekend that we're doing something for the whole weekend. It's we have to put our on mode on, and we have to be present in the moment because we want to make sure our people have the best time they possibly can. And we know that you guys know us as the chirpy, crazy sort of thing. So for me, the burnout is there, that is possible. And we always take the precaution to find a quiet place just to go and sit for a little bit. So if we disappear on you on the weekend, don't think we hate people. It's just we have that little bit of, I don't know if it's autism or what it is, that we just need to go and have some time out to recharge
But
because otherwise we'll burn out.
also from the investigator point of view. So nothing to do with TV, nothing to do with content, etc., etc. Putting yourself in these places,
Hmm.
mental health questions, yes, of course,
Absolutely.
but also when you're leading investigations,
Yep.
having to the repetitiveness of like I think back to when we were hot and heavy at Maitland Jail, and some nights like, oh my god, I'm doing it again. Like
Well, now,
I'm doing
Renata,
it again. It's again, and you've got to find
yeah.
yeah
So
Yes,
know
yeah.
that sometimes Renata will say, we've got to find a new experiment. We've got to do something different.
right.
I'm saying, but the people are coming along because they love this experiment and they want to do this experiment because they enjoy it. We can't change it because you're bored with it or you're over it. And sometimes we do need to find new things to do as well. But it's not about
But
us.
does that what my question now is? Does that affect the experience that you're offering to people?
It
If
can.
we've all seen it, we've all been on ghost tours that
You know
are
that
well
yeah,
scripted,
yeah, and you know
and
they've
you
said it
know the counts,
500
you know the
times.
beats, you
Yeah.
know. Is that authentic, or is that just rote?
Well,
And is that
if you're paying a person to say that and they're just an employee and they really don't care about anything else, then it's their job and that's what they're delivering. And yes, they have to deliver it properly for people to have enjoyment out of it. Do they get the same sort of burnout as any actor or actress? They might. If it is a passion thing and you give not that you give so much more, but that it's so much more in depth. I think if you're trying to get people to really understand what's going on, there can be a level of frustration there. Uh, I don't know. It's a really hard thing to
and
balance
that's
out.
why what I was thinking about, because also we experienced it in America. It's the things that you don't think about. It's the travel. It's
Yep.
the charging batteries.
Yep.
It's the do you have the red bag? Oh, the red bag that's in the hotel. No, I don't have the red bag. It's getting lost. It's time zones.
Yeah.
Oh, the
It's
time
other
zones. That
people's.
was exhausting.
This is all stuff that people that work within this industry deal with on a day-to-day
Yeah.
basis. Travel,
It's a lot.
you know,
Yeah.
driving to and from wherever, doing all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It takes its time, and this is why when in our private conversations, I say, rest day, have a rest day, dude, and they're starting to do it. They're starting to listen
And not
because
knowing the locations.
not no, and
So you
yeah,
walk in and it's like, I don't
being
know.
You're on.
overwhelmed
Yeah.
by locations.
Yeah.
They're going, oh God, we're here, and that's a conversation that we've had with ourselves as well. Are we wasting time because we're
Yes.
just
Yes.
so
Yes.
overwhelmed? And then you get to the end of the night, which, oh, I wish I had another hour, or we could have had another hour if we weren't
Or
so
you're so
overwhelmed.
freaking
Yeah,
tired from
exactly.
driving to and from the
Yeah,
location that you can't be at your best at the location, and nor can you think of what to do in that moment. You just blank out
yeah.
because you're exhausted.
Because, like it or not, this is a nighttime, isolated locations. It's half of the course.
And we're
Extreme
getting older.
weather, sometimes not necessarily the safest places in the world. And all of that does can wear you down,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes that shows on the videos.
And then we reach delirium point and it's all over.
Uh,
I like the end of Waverly
we start
Hills.
blowing it out our ass, don't we?
So, yes, is paranormal burnout a thing? Yes, it is. And it's really, really important for people who are doing these activities to feel as though they're supported and listened to and have appropriate things there for them to be able to speak and say, I'm having a rough time and maybe, you can take over tonight or, give me a bit of a break or I don't want to do it right now, whatever it
I think
is.
like anything, having a good team of people
Yeah.
around you,
Yeah.
like
And
we're pretty good at picking up slack.
yeah,
You
and
know?
Oh, you're
I have reached
fabulous at
out to
picking
our
up slack.
team and
Yeah.
said, we're going to need your help to make these things run smoothly this weekend because we will be so wound up and in our own heads, trying to
Entertain everyone.
be what we hope to be our best we can for you guys. That we have asked the team to sort of just keep an eye on us, and if we're dropping it somewhere, just jump in and help, because we are part of the team ourselves. We need them.
It's also what someone mentioned before. It's giving away your energy so much to other people that you do need that time to go. I've just spent a whole weekend making sure that everyone feels engaged, involved, everyone's having an
Yeah,
authentic
no one's missing
experience,
out. No
all that
one's
kind of
feeling
stuff. Everyone's happy.
abandoned. Yeah.
That the cup may the cup is emptieth sometime, and you go, and that's why I know for you guys as well. Sometimes when people are like, oh, let's go and do this, and I'm like, no, let me just stay
I
at
have
home. Let
I
me
have
stay at home and
started
do.
saying
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
no is
And
a very good word to learn.
it's very hard to say no to
Oh,
this
me
one.
ring.
But I have now sort of started saying on long drives, I need time to recover. I love driving. Don't get me wrong, I will drive to the ends of the earth, but it physically takes it out of you and mentally. The car I've got makes it much easier. It drives itself most of the time,
Just don't
literally.
make Renata drive to Holsworthy.
But we're getting older and we've got to make allowances for that. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to slow Renata down enough to stop for a minute. But I need to.
Everyone needs to, and I think that's a very important thing to learn and know. To tie it all back in together,
Yeah.
Matt Rife and Elton are taking on this huge responsibility with a
Yeah.
lot of expectation
And
behind
a
it.
lot of hate.
Yeah. Will
How
they?
much energy you put
Yeah.
into that is
Yeah.
gonna,
Will they burn out?
yeah.
Will it become? Will it come to a point where they say this is not worth it?
But we're not going to burn out in Ireland. I'm just going to get on that plane, fall asleep, edit the freaking podcast all the way there, and
And just because they're not here doesn't mean the investigations stop.
That's right.
and we are still going to try and have some Thursday night content for you. I'm hoping Cousin Steve might
Yeah,
be able to whip a little video together.
she's working on it. She's been a bit busy, but
Yeah.
back to it now.
I'm trying my best to get some content up for you as well. I had it all edited up, ready to go, and then I deleted the files out of the download folder and then went back to the video and realized it hadn't been saved there, so I have to start all over again. The
Alright.
All right,
joys
we
of
need
learning.
to
We need to
go.
Our
go. We
seat is
need to
overly
have a
hot.
rest.
We need to take some me time.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. And if you want to become a subscriber plus and join Captain Chaos, please do. We've got lots of little videos up there that we haven't put out onto the interwebs, and they probably won't ever go out because they're just little personal ones of trips and things that we've seen and done. I'm putting all mine up. I've got to get Renata to put hers up, but there'll be loads of them coming. And the rest of you, I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend, and I will see you all online. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Make sure that you give this live a thumbs up, put some emojis into the comments because that really helps. But just subscribing costs you guys not a single thing, but means the world to us. So we would really appreciate it. Renata, any final things to say?
No.
No,
She's having a rest now.
she's gone into
She's cuddling
shutdown
her
mode.
dollies, and that's all she wants to
She's
do.
holding the dolls because she
Mummy.
can't reach her phone to doom scroll.
Steve, do you want to send us out?
Okay, if you haven't already, as I said, if Anne and Renata aren't here, the tours still go on.
Yes, they
My
do.
lovely face will be there, as will be the amazing team from Newcastle Ghost Tours. So make sure you go to Newcastle Ghost Tours page and check out the upcoming tours. We have some great stuff. So
And if you
please,
can't
please,
find a ticket
please.
link, just send her an email.
Yeah, send Renata an email.
And we've got the flamingos next week.
Flamingos is a rock star place, literally. If you can come out on a Thursday night and you are near the Newcastle area,
Make
please
the
do.
trip.
You'll be one of the handful of people that have actually investigated there. It is a untapped
It's crazy.
source. So for us to get excited about it, it's good. So
Yeah.
come play games with us in the night.
All right. Thank you, guys. See you on the dark side.
Bye. Love you.
Be frightfully good.
Stay spooky.
Don't be a dickhead.
And
And
blow it out your ass.
bye.
Bye.